Mid-Vale Speedway. The 11 car out there is JT Prosser. The 18 is Michael Mazzagatti. 17 is Chris Farrell. The 34 is Lucas Zywick. 87 is Chloe Mazzagatti. The 14 is Flying Ryan Likens. And the 00 is the Moo Cow, Lily Impelzeri. And last week, ladies and gentlemen, she hit the new track record here at Mid-Vale Speedway. Okay, we got caution back out on the track. The 17 of Chris Farrell did not stay up front. They got to stay side by side as they come around turns 3 and 4. We got caution on the track once again. Okay, our top. Okay, we got a green flag. We got a good start this time. And it looks like Chris Farrell in that 17 goes out to that number 1 position. But look here, coming on the inside, Flying Ryan Likens in that number 14, trying to look out. We got one upside down and they're rolling. Red flag's out on the track. Red's out on the track. Here comes the ambulance. Oh, he is, ladies and gentlemen. So as soon as we hear something, we'll pass it right along to you. Okay, it'll be JT Prosser, Chris Farrell on the outside, Mike Mazzagatti on the inside, the 34 of Lucas Zywick, Ryan Likens on the inside, and Lily Impelzeri on the outside. No laps in. Okay, we got Chris Farrell, our leader, but Flying Likens on the outside. Lily Impelzeri on the 00 in that number 3 position. Okay, Flying Ryan Likens in at number 14, out in that number 1 position. Chris Farrell second, Lily Impelzeri in at number 3. Okay, Flying Ryan Likens in that number 1 position, Lily Impelzeri second. But here comes Lucas Zywick for that number 3 position. White flags out this time, 1 lap to go. Okay, coming through to take the checkered flag will be car number 14, Flying Ryan Likens, Lily Impelzeri second, and Lucas Zywick is our 3rd place. Okay, here he comes down to victory lane, ladies and gentlemen. Let's have a big, big round of applause for the Rad Air Bandolero Heat Race winner, car number 14, Flying Ryan Likens. His sponsors, Lewis Tools, Raylon Printing, XTP Diesel Performance, Family Tradition Racing, and the fans.
All right, next on the track is going to be our compact division as Jeffrey Orr in the number 8, Noah Caldwell in the number 6. We got Josh Huff in the 427. We got Blaze Bacon in the 57. We got Corbin Robinson in the 68. We got the 9 of Gavin Roop. We got the 21 of Kenny Feaster and the 24 of Brent Treffler. And rounding out the field, the XX1 of Justin Riley.
We're going 8 laps around Midvale Speedway with our compact first heat race of the evening.
Jeffrey Orr takes the lead with Josh Huff second, Nolan Caldwell in third. Corbin Robinson in the 68 is fourth, and Gavin Roop rounding into 5th position. We still got a good battle between Josh Huff in the 427 and Nolan Caldwell in the 6th, battling it out.
This time we'll be coming in on lap number 4, 4 and 4 to go with our first compact heat race of the evening. Jeffrey Orr in that number 8 still holding on to that position. Nolan Caldwell now goes up to that number 2 position.
The 427 of Josh Huff and Corbin Robinson in the 68 are battling out as Brent Dressler is on the move on the high side, working behind Corbin Robinson.
White flag will be coming out this time. Jeffrey Orr still holding on to that #1 position. Nolan Caldwell in the second, and still there's a battle. Well, now the car 68 of Corbin Robinson jumps up to that #2 position. The 24 of Brett Scheffler goes up to that #3. Cautions on the track. Cautions on the track. Okay. The white flag came out already. The 8 of Jeffrey Orr will be our winner. Coming down to victory lane, ladies and gentlemen, let's have a big round of applause for car number 8, Jeffrey Orr, ALT Electric, Buckeye Mowing, and Keith's Cars.
Next coming out on the track is the number 69 of Drew Roaming. Outside of him will be in the 42 of Damian Andrews. Starting in the 3rd position in the 23 car, it is Brenton Irwin. Outside of him, it is Delmer Clark in the 0. And in the 72 car, it is Mike Stuber. Outside of Stuber is his daughter in the number 5, Tabitha Stuber. 429 is Cameron Walker. And in the 62, it is Caden Scott. And rounding out the field in the 52 car, it is Jeremy Salinger.
Okay, this is our second compact heat race of the evening. Lights are out as they come around turns 3 and 4. The green will be coming out. This is our second compact heat race of the evening.
And Drew Roaming in the 69 car takes the lead. Followed behind him is the 23 of Brenton Irwin. On the outside of him battling is Damian Andrews in the 42. And then the 72 of Mike Stuber takes the 3rd position. Whoa, and we got the 62 fills that spot in the 3rd position, Caden Scott.
We got caution on the track, caution on the track. The 429 looks like it's started to stop here on the front straightaway. We got caution on the track, 3 laps in. Okay, Drew Roaming in the 69 will be our leader. The 23 of Brent Irwin second. 42 of Damian Andrews third. And the 62 of Caden Scott is fourth. Lights out. Next time around, green will be coming out. We got 2 laps in, 2 laps complete.
And Brent Irwin takes a big lead. We're going to have a caution here.
We got caution on the track again. We got to bunch them back up once again.
Brent Irwin getting a little excited out there, but around here. This should be an interesting front row battle. And Brent Irwin takes the lead early. Coming on strong into 62 is Caden Scott. Rounding out is in third is the 69 of Drew Roming. Caden Scott in the 62 is looking to the outside of the 23 car of Brent Irwin.
This time we'll be coming in on lap number 4. Lap number 4. 4 and 4 to go. We're halfway home. Brent Irwin fighting to stay on that number 1 spot. Caden Scott on the outside, then followed by the 52, Jeremy Solinger. Hey, Brent Irwin still holding on to that number 1 position. Caden Scott on the outside. He wants that number 1 position, he said. This time we're coming in on lap 7. White flag will be coming out this time. The checkered flag comes out for car number 23. Brent Irwin, Jeremy Solinger second.
Well, folks, the number 23, Brenton Irwin, to victory lane. Brenton sponsors are Millwood Lumber, Reisman Plumbing, Boulevard Lane, Lasers Excavating, Lasers Party Center, My Water Doctor, Mid-Vid Video, Double and Machine, and Racer 8 Performance. (1701) of Nick Peoples. On the outside of him, it's going to be Don Rufner. The number 17 car is going to be Noah Kaufman. 84 is Scott Witten. And in the 17 car is Corey Conler. The number 20 is Larry Ennis Jr. The 42 is AJ Andrews. And the rounding out the field in the 04 will be Mike Striner.
Okay, green flags out. We are back to our compact heat race. The 47 of Don Refney is out in number 1 position. The 14.
Don Rooster the second in the lead right now in the 47 car as Scott Whitten is second. In third place is Noah Kaufman in the 17 car. And oh, the 1701 of Nick Peoples gets sideways, but he does save it.
This time around we'll be coming in on lap number 4. Lap number 4. 4 in, 4 to go. Don Refner is our leader. Scott Whitten and Noah Kaufman in the 17. Next time around, the white flag will be coming out. Don Refner is still our leader. The 84 of Scott Whitten, the 17 of Noah Kaufman. White flag's out this time with 1 lap to go. As he comes down here to take the checkered flag, ladies and gentlemen, let's have a big, big round of applause for car number 47, Don Refner Jr. His sponsors on his cars, Dynamite Performance, Refner Racing, and Heller Boys Motorsports.
All right, the next race, getting ready to line up out on the track. We'll go ahead and name them off. And the 19 car, going to be Dylan Litton. In the 085, it's Jordan Grayhouse. The 57 car is Joe Fuchs. The 85 car is Jonathan Weber. The 19 car is Gerald Altizer. The 66 is Taylor Mazzolini. The 3L is Justice Leonard, the 83, Seth Gibson, and rounding out the field in the 56 car is Andrea Leach. Dylan Litton in the lead right now as Joe Fuchs is looking to the inside. Rounding out in the third spot is Gerald Altizer in the 19, as Tyler Mazzolini is looking to the inside for the third position.
Okay, Daryl in that number 1 position, but on the inside, the car 57, Joe Fuchs looks to like he wants to take that number 1 position. Coming in, we got caution on the track, caution on the track.
Jonathan Weber in the 85 and Gerald Altizer make contact in 3 and 4. Jonathan Weber rolling slow down at the bottom of the track.
Okay, the 66 car of Taylor Mazzolini will be going charged for that infraction. So he's got to go tail end. So that puts the 19 of Dale Litton in that number 1 position. Okay, what a move on the 3L coming up from the 3rd position. Now the 3L is our new leader, Justice Lindazard. We have lap 4 in and 4 to go. The 57 car, Joe Flukes, goes to that number 2 position.
White flag, folks. One more lap to go around. Well, folks, the black flag is going to come out for the 3L of Justin Willard. Your new leader will be the 57 car of Joe Fuchs. Folks, give a round of applause for the number 57 car of Joe Fuchs. His sponsors are A New Angle Wellness, Swartz Trucking, Swartz Transport, and APR Plumbing.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, now we're coming out with our first Red Air Legend Heat race of the afternoon. 3 car off the track. And here comes Akron Coach out to assist getting off the track. Matt Racing, Matt Snyder. The 9, Daniel Hall. The 14 is Tyler Kish. The 97 is Evan Finley. The 410, Ryan Jersick. 89, Brett Jersick. The 48, Bradley Weber. And the number 2 was our fastest qualifier tonight, Aaron Mulrooney Jr. Okay, we're going 8 laps with our Rad Air Bandolero heat race. Okay, cautions up on the track again. No start, no start. Going to bunch them up, do it again. Going in on for the first lap, our leader, Chuck Witt, Daniel Hall. And the 97 of Evan Finley moves up to that number 3 position. Now Evan Finley on the inside of Daniel Hall to take that number 2 position away. Chuck Witt still our leader. Evan Finley, Dan Hall. Looking on the inside of Chuck Witt. We're coming in on lap number 4. 4 in, 4 to go. Evan Finley now our leader. Chuck Witt in that number 2 position. The 410 of Ryan Jersick is 3rd, and Brett Jersick in the 89 is 4th. Next time around, when we come down lap 7, the white flag will be out. Evan Finley, our leader. Ryan Jersick, 2nd. Going through to take the checker flag will be car number 97, Evan Finley. Okay, as he comes down to victory lane, ladies and gentlemen, let's have a big round of applause for car number 97, Evan Finley. sponsors on his cars, Knox Racing and Red Air Complete Car Care. Okay, the 00, Steve Key. The number 4 is James Key. Tonight, the 23 is driven by Bill Richards. 47, Jason Ansel. The 76, Matt Kelly. 84 is Randy Burns. The number 10 is Robert Ailstock. And the number 7 is Sean Grudier. Sean Grudier in that number 7. We'll be going 8 laps around Midvale Speedway. Now shooting out to take that number 1 position, Jason Ansel. James Keene, then followed by the 76 of Matt Kelly. This time we'll be coming in on lap number 4. Lap number 4. Jason Ansel still our leader. Now the 76 of Matt Kelly in that number 2 position. Car number 10, Robert Ailstock in that number 3 position now. Cautions on the track. It looks like car number 4, James McKee and Bill Richards got into it down here. Okay, Akron coach is coming up to hook onto the 23 of Bill Richards to get him in. And Bill Lynn's coming out in our white and blue tow truck. While our tow trucks get our legends off the track, it'd now be a good time to make a quick break down to the concession stand. Get yourself double cheeseburger, walking taco, Italian sausage sandwich, hot dogs, coney dogs, double cheeseburgers, hamburgers, or get yourself a nice cold Miller Lite, Bud Light, Bud, Coors Light, Twisted Tea, strawberry margaritas, or a White Claw. And don't forget, we have our creamy chicken sandwiches that are out of this world down here.
How you doing there, young man?
Huh?
Are you having fun tonight?
Yeah,
Congratulations on that win last week.
thank you.
That's number one of many, right? You can talk.
Okay, our tow trucks are getting our
I can hear you.
legends off the track.
Yeah.
Okay, we have 6 laps in. For car number 10, Mr. Robert Ailstock. The sponsors on his car is Knox Racing and Red Air Complete Car Care.
All right, folks, next on the track coming out is going to be our street stock division.
Good luck.
Starting on the pole, it's going to be number 17 of Nathan Smart, a.k.a. Bonsai.
Hi,
In the
Luke.
21 car, it's going
How
to
are
be
you?
Brady
All
Cart.
Good. Car
Starting
running
third
okay?
is the number 10 car, it's Katie
All right.
Wood.
Hey, just do the best
On
you
the
can,
outside
right?
of her in the number 3,
There
it's
you
going
go.
to be
Good luck. Yep.
Kyle Grove. In the 75 car, it's going to be Bobby Passwater Sr. And in the 58 car, it's going to be Zach Kogar. And in the 22 car, it is Dennis Wood. And rounding out the field in the number 67 car is Bobby Page.
I hope so.
We're going to be
have
going 8
fun,
laps
okay?
around
All right, thank you.
Mid-Vale Speedway.
Nice talking with you, buddy.
With the first
All right.
street
Good luck.
stock
Thank
heat
you.
race of the evening. White flags out this time.
Hello, sir.
Hi, Brian. How are you?
Wonderful. How you doing, sir?
Hey, it ain't raining,
Yeah?
you know, and it's not 90 degrees right now.
Little muggy, but other than that, it's great.
There you go. There you go. Hey, hope you bring us home in victory later tonight, okay?
It's going to be tough, but you know
Okay.
me, I always
Hey.
try.
Hey, that's all you can do is try. Is right. That's right. Good luck, buddy.
Thank you.
Yep.
Coming into the green, the number 17 car of Nathan Smart takes the lead early as Katie Wood and Brady Cart battle for that second position. Kyle Wood is right there. Kyle Grove is right there too. Katie Wood takes the second position. And Bobby Passwater Sr. battles for third with Brady Cart. Bob Passwater Sr. takes the third position as Dennis Wood starts coming up through the pack. He will take the fourth position away from Brady Cart.
This time we're coming in on lap number 4. Lap number 4, Nathan Smart, our leader. Katie Wood second, Bob Passwater third. This is our first street stock heat race of the evening. Now looking on the inside of Bob Passwater is Dennis Wood. We're coming in on lap number 5. Nathan Smart still our leader. This time around, the white flag will be coming out this time. Nathan Smart still our leader. Katie Wood second. Bob Passwater is third.
White flag, one more lap. The 14-year-old of Nathan Smart out front in the 17 car. He won our feature last week. He's going to bring it home for the first heat win of the night. Followed by Nathan, it'll be Katie Wood in the 10. Bob Passwater Sr. third. Dennis Wood in the 22. And Bobby Page in the 67. Everyone, when he comes around, please give a round of applause for this 14-year-old kid, Nathan Smart, in the number 17 car, a.k.a. Bonsai.
Sponsors on Nathan Smart's car is Ohio Solar Connection, Kurt C. Garden MD, and My Water Doctor.
The grocery grabber, the 00, Vinny Tanarelli on the outside of him. In the 1 car, it is Brian Smith. In the 8 car, it is Tad Grove. And in the 99, it is Jason Grohl. The 24 car, Jumpin' John Ambrose Jr. The 55 car is Skyler Burcham. And rounding out the field in the 44, it is Tyler Harmon. And the 09 and the 64 car make contact. Battling for this first position as the grocery grabber, 00, Vinny Tanarelli, is battling with the number 1 car of Brian Smith. The grocery grabber, Vinny Tanarelli, takes the second spot as he battles the 09 car. As the 64 car of Luke Porco battles for that second and third position as the bottom line is moving in the
Okay, coming in on lap number 4. 4 and 4 to go. Vinny Canarelli and Grocery Grapper are leaders. The 8 of Tad Grove. And now up to that third position is car 24, Jolly Jumping John Ambrose. A white flag will be coming out this time, ladies and gentlemen. Vinny Canarelli in that 00, the grocery grabber, is still our leader, but number 8, Tad Grove, right on his bumper. White flag's out, 1 to go. As they come around turns 3 and 4, it's going to be the 00, Vinny Canarelli. Tad Grove second, Jolly Jumping John Ambrose is third.
Okay, everybody, please give a round of applause as the 00 makes its way to victory lane. Vinny Canarelli. Sponsors are Bonafide Built, Sean's Welding, Luke's Body and Paint, Sutton Pump and Supplies, and Impossible Inc. Please give a round of applause for Vinny Canarelli. Next up, folks, we're going to give you a little bit of a treat as we're going to bring you out a little car show for a second.
Okay, the 29 truck. '43 is Randy Vermillion. The 06 is Chris Himes.
And the 77 is Tabitha Stubert.
Yellow's going around on the track. Nice start.
I'm also work there. Bonafide Built on the hood. Good people. Buckeye Restoration.
They're trying to get that 77 truck up there. Okay, lights out this time.
Yeah,
Lights
I
are
want to
out.
thank my big brother, JT.
There he is, the man. There's the man. Take the video.
All right, thank you.
And in the 29 truck of Trenton Cross takes the lead as the 42 of Jason Shaw and the 33 times 3 of Mike Stuber is in second. And Jason Shaw back there.
Okay, the 29 truck of Trenton Croft has gone under his qualifying time. He has been black flagged. Now that puts the 99 truck of Bob Johnson. That was lap number 4. We're coming in on lap number 5 this time. Bob Johnson, our leader. Jason Shaw is second, and Connor McLean in the 442 is third.
And Connor McLean takes the second position as his dad in the 443. Eddie McLean battles Jason Shaw for that third position. And Eddie takes that position away from Jason Shaw. Still out front is Bob Johnson in the 99 with the white flag coming out. 1 lap to go. The 442 of Connor McLean sitting second as his father Eddie. Oh, and Bob Johnson's problems drops down below. Connor McLean takes the lead as his father in second. Eddie McLean takes second. And Jason Shaw third. And rounding out the field in the 3x3 is Mike Stuber.
Now coming down to victory lane, ladies and gentlemen, let's have a big round of applause for Connor McLean in the 442. CN Auto, Cindy Leisure Realty, Scott's Auto Sales, Lincoln's Rustic Lemonade, The Corner Bar, Jomick Truck Bodies and Cranes, and Columbia Auto Parts are his sponsors.
Okay, folks, next on the track is gonna. Folks, and just to let you know, in that 38 car today, Kevin McClintock broke the track record at he broke the record at a 14:42 today. That is the 38 car of Kevin McClintock.
Okay, lights are out. We're going 8 laps around Midvale Speedway with our Creighton Modifieds. Okay, jumping out to that number 1 position is the number 0 of Lucas Ripley. Lucas Ripley. The 64 of Ian Porco up to that number 2 position. Phil Cox in the 09 in number 3. Okay, we'll be coming in on lap number 4 this time. Lap number 4, 4 in, 4 to go. Lucas Ripley still our leader. Ian Porco second, and Phil Cox in that number 3 position.
Ian Porco's looking to the outside of the 0 car of Lucas Ripley.
Okay, white flag will be coming out this time. It's going to be Lucas Ripley trying to hold off Ian Porco on that outside as they come around turns 1 and 2. It's Ian Porco, Lucas Ripley.
Everyone, please give a round of applause for the 64 car of Ian Porco as he comes down to victory lane to get his checker flag and his picture taken. His sponsors are Trenton Service, D&B Machine, DJ's Weld, Tusco Billboards, and MHS Hardware. Please give a round of applause for Ian Porco, the number 64 modified. Next up on the track, sitting on the pole right now, is the number 13 car of Kenny Feaster Jr. On the outside of him, it will be Willie Walker in the 29. Starting third in the 24, Nick Grubbs. The outside of Nick is Bob Passwater Jr. in the 74 car. The 28 car is Brandon France. And in the 66 car is Lewis McGrath. And rounding out the field in the number 6 car is Kyle Lawson. Going green next time around, folks. Kenny Feaster in the 13 car takes the lead as Nick Grubbs fills that second position as he battles with Willie Walker in the 29. Brandon France in the 28 looking to pass Willie Walker for that third position. France in the 28 car takes that third position as Walker falls back to fourth as Lewis McGrath starts to look towards filling that spot where the 29 car is of Willie Walker.
Okay, this time we'll be coming in on lap number 4. We got 4 in, 4 to go. Kenny Feaster Jr., our leader, Nick Grubbs second, and Brandon France in that number 3 position. Kenny Feaster still holding on to that number 1 position. There's Nick Grubbs and Brandon France. We have 3 laps to go in our Creighton Modifieds.
Next time around, folks, Kenny Feaster Jr. in the 13 will take the white flag. 1 more lap to go. Ho in the 29 and 66 get into it with each other, and the 66 drops back. And Kenny Feaster Jr. takes the win in the 13 modified as Nick Grubbs is second, Brandon France third, Willie Walker fourth, and Lewis McGrath rounds out your 5th position.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, as he comes down to victory lane, let's have a big round of applause for car number 13, Kenny Feaster Jr.
Kenny Feaster in victory lane, Feaster Flooring, Paul's Body and Shop, Boulevard Lanes, Last Stop Tackle Shop, Game Day Grill, Alley Keith Construction, Jules Wellness, and Lee's Famous Recipe. On the track next is another modified class, Crate Motor Modifieds. In the 45, it is Jonathan Ritter. All right, so we have the 45 of Jonathan Ritter. The 75 in the second position is Bobby DeVore. The 33 of Bill Shimko. The 007 of Don Rufner Jr. Third, excuse me. '34 car Conrad Yoder. And the 45 car is Joe Slintz.
Okay, car number 45, Jonathan Ritter is our leader. The 75, Bob DeVore is in that number 2 position. The looking on the inside is the 00 of Don Refuge the third. This time we'll be coming in on lap number 4.
Coming to your checker flag in the number 45, it's going to be Jonathan Ritter, as Bobby DeVore will finish second in the 75, and Don Rufner the third in the 007 will finish third. Next class coming out, folks, will be our Macintosh oil late models. On the outside of him in the 17 is going to be Nathan Smart, a.k.a. the Boomer. Starting third is going to be the 67 car of Bob Page. On the outside of him is going to be the 59 car of Gary Whipke. And then the 87 is going to be Bobby Sibla Jr. And rounding out the field in the 65 car, it is Jimmy Carter. Folks, we are waiting on the 28 car of Jonathan Ritter to come out. He won the last heat race in the crate motor modified. We're just giving him a minute to get buckled into the 28 late model so he can come out. And here he comes, folks. The number 28 car of the Mountain State Missile, Jonathan Ritter.
Okay, this will be our Macintosh Oil first late model heat race of the evening. Okay, white flags out this time. Okay, Andrew Smart and Mike Mazzagatti, good battle up front for that number 1, number 2 position. Okay, Mike Mazzagatti out in that number 1 position. And it is Andrew Smart in that number 2, but Jonathan Ritter in the 28's looking on the inside of him for that number 2 position. That was lap number 4, just coming in on lap number 5. Mr. Excitement himself, Mike Mazzagatti, way out in that number 1 position. Now Jonathan Ritter second. And Bob Page in the 67 moves up to that number 3 position. Coming in on lap number 6 this time. Lap number 6 with 2 laps to go. And Andrew Smart at number 17 pull off. White flags out this time. It's Mike Mazzagatti, Jonathan Ritter, and Bob Page. Coming through to take the checkered flag, it's going to be car 87, Mike Mazzagatti, Jonathan Ritter, Bob Page, and Bob Sibla Jr. in the other 87 is 4th. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, he comes down to victory lane. Let's have a big round of applause for car number 87, Mr. Excitement himself, Mike Mazzagatti. His sponsors on his cars, Hollab Recycling, Shakers Auto Salvage, Akron City Scrap and Salvage, Arlington Auto Wrecking Direct Detail, and Needles Speed Solutions.
Okay, folks, the next heat race, starting on the pole in the 69 car, it is Denny Benjamin. On the outside of him in the 25 car, it is Chris Grubb. In the 88 car, it is Michael Stone. And in the 17 car, it is Bob Snyder Jr. A big look, it's the Spider-Man car, the number 45 of Kevin Gardner. And then the 167, it is Lucas Ripley. And rounding out your field in the 77 car, it is A.P. Wren. Folks, we are going next time around, one lap to go for these horsepower late models. Okay, folks, we are going green flag next time around. Denny Benjamin and Chris Grubbs on the outside. And Chris Grubbs jumps out to the early lead as the 69 car Denny Benjamin is in second as Bob Snyder and Michael Stone battle for that third position. And Michael Stone gets around Bob Schneider for the third position as Chris Grubbs and Danny Benjamin are battling for the first and second position. Halfway in, four to go. As Chris Grubbs is your leader. Danny Benjamin second, Lucas Ripley third. Coming in, Chris Grubbs coming into the white flag, one lap to go. Can Chris Grubbs hold off the 69 car of Danny Benjamin as Lucas Ripley follows in the 167. Ripley up to second, battling for the second position. Chris Grubbs comes in victory. Chris Grubbs takes the checker flag as Danny Benjamin finishes second. Rounding out third is the 167. Of Lucas Ripley. Coming into victory lane, everybody please give a round of applause for Chris Grubbs. His sponsors are UFO Fabrication, Francis Engineering, G&H Construction, Macintosh Oil. As he gets his picture taken in victory lane, everyone please once again give a round of applause for the number 25 of Chris Grubbs. Okay, number 4, Larry Ennis, starting on the pole. Dave Martin second. In the 62 car, Caleb Swanson in the third position. Bobby DeVore in the fourth position in the number 4. Bob Eichel in the 69 in the fifth position. And rounding out your field will be the 66 of Calvin Collins. And Dave Martin takes the lead. Larry Ennis second. And Larry Ennis coming back. And Larry Ennis takes the lead in the number 4 car. Dave Martin second in the 3. We have a caution as the 69 of Bob Eichel has spun in 1 and 2.
Okay, white flag's out this time. We got 1 lap in.
Larry Ennis and Dave Martin's going to bring him into the green flag.
Okay, green flag's out. 7 laps to go in our second late model heat race.
And Larry Ennis in the 4 car takes the lead as Dave Martin is battling for that second position. Excuse me, folks, I am so sorry, but in the 4E is Kyle Lawson.
Okay, we got 4 laps in. Coming in on lap number 5. Kyle Lawson in that 4E, followed by Bob DeVore and then Dave Martin.
And Bobby DeVore is up in the second position, battling for the number 1 spot against Kyle Lawson. They're coming in on the white flag. 4 versus 4. Who's it going to be? Kyle Lawson is your leader right now. Oh, and the number 4 car jumps up front here.
as they come down the front straightaway. Who's it going to be? It's going to be Bob DeVore the second, Kyle Lawson and Dave Martin in that number 3 position. Okay, as he comes down to victory lane, ladies and gentlemen, let's have a big, big round of applause for car number 4, Mr. Bobby DeVore. And DeVore's Auto Repair, Quaker Drive-Thru, and Allen's Muffler. Okay, Chloe Mazzagatti will be coming out in that 87 Bandolero to do a few laps. She rolled her car in heat race for the Bandolero heat race, so she's going to be trying to shake it down to see if the car is going to be ready for the feature.
There is a Subaru out in the parking lot that needs to be moved ASAP. License plate number is HQT 2198. Once again, there is a Subaru that needs to be moved ASAP. The license plate number is HQT 2198. Thank you very much.
Okay, we'll be coming out with our compact B main. Top 4 will go to the A main tonight. We're going to be going 15 laps for our B main compact feature. Okay, our compacts are coming out on the track right now. We're going to go 15 laps for our B main feature. The car number 20 is Larry Enos Jr. The 17 is Corey Colliner. The 17, Noah Kaufman. The 84, Scott Witten. 1701, Nick Peebles. 47, Don Refnews Jr. The 66, Taylor Mazzolini. The 19, Gerald Aldheiser Sr. The 85 is Jonathan Weber. The 57 is Joe Fuchs. And the 085 is Jordan Greathouse. And last but not least, the 43, Andrew Bethards. The 3L, Justice Lenars. The 19 tonight is driven by Dalen Litton and Andrea Leach in the 56. We're bunching them up, and we're going to get ready to go green. White flag should be caution still holding on the track. Sorry, people. Okay, lights are out as it comes around turns number 3 and 4. The green flag will be coming out.
And Larry Ennis Jr. is your leader, as Corey Conler is second, and third is Noah Kaufman. We have a caution in 1 and 2 as Gerald Altizer hits the wall hard.
Okay, red flag's out. Our ambulance is coming out on the track.
Folks, just to let you know, Gerald Altizer is okay. As we can see, he's moving around in the car. That's always a great sign here at Midvale when somebody hits the wall. As long as our drivers are okay, that's all we worry about.
Leader is going to be Larry Enos. The 17 is going to be in that number 2 position. The 84 of Scott Witten. Okay, as they come around turns 3 and 4, they'll be coming into the green flag.
And Noah Kaufman takes your second position as Scott Witten drops back a little bit. Corey Conler and Don Rufner is battling for that fourth and fifth position as Nick Peoples looks to the inside. Oh, and we got a caution in 3 and 4 as Nick Peoples and Corey
Okay.
Conler gets in an accident in 3 and 4.
Okay, the 1701 of Nick Peebles gets charged for that infraction. So he has to go tail end. Enos, our leader, white flags waving. The 17 of Noah Coppin, Scott Witten on the outside. The 17 of Corey Colliner. And then the 47 of Don Refner, however you pronounce his name, Junior Refnews, Junior Rufner. I'll get the roof right. 3 laps in.
Noah Kaufman takes that second position as Larry Ennis is your leader. Scott Witten is sitting third. Rufner slides into that fourth position as Taylor Mazzolini is looking to the inside of the 17 car. He's going to battle for that fourth position himself.
This time we're coming in on lap number 6. Lap number 6. Larry Enos Jr. still our leader, Noah Kaufman, and Scott Witten.
Remember, folks, in this race, we take the top 4. And right now, for the 4th position, battle is Don Rufner in the 47 and Taylor Mazzolini in the 66, battling for that transfer position.
Okay, coming in on lap 10 this time. We'll be coming in on lap number 10. Larry Enos, Noah Kaufman, Scott Witten, and Don Ruppner Jr. in that top 4. This time we'll be coming in on lap number 12. Lap number 12. Larry Enos still our leader. Noah Kaufman's still holding on to that number 2 position. Don Ruffner Jr. and Scott Witten.
Next time around, folks, we're going to get the white flag. 1 lap to go. As Larry Ennis Jr. first, Noah Kaufman second. Don Rufner in third. And Justin Lenars and Scott Witten battle for that transfer position with 1 lap to go, coming around for the checker flag. It's going to be Larry Ennis, Noah Kaufman, Don Rufner, and Justin Lenards.
Those will be your top 4. We'll make the A main feature. As he comes down the victory lane, ladies and gentlemen, let's have a big, big round of applause for car number 20, Larry Ennis Jr. The sponsors on his cars, Larsco Construction and Enos Hauling. Matt. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to have now the Plus Kids Gold Rush coming down on the track. And there will be $100 from Dan and Judy Troyer. Whoever finds the gold cross coin. If you find a gold cross coin down there, you'll get $100. And once you find it, Dan and Judy Troyer said they would like to have a picture taken with the winner to keep for themselves. So whoever comes down there and finds that, stay out there so Dan and Judy Troyer can have a picture with you.
Climbing out, give a hand to your winner, Larry Ennis Jr. Well, Larry, congratulations. I know I see here in B Main. I think I got to go up there and turn myself down. We've been messing with it today. Well, to always thank your sponsors, who would you like to thank?
Larsco Construction, NS Hauling, Animal Racing, my daughter Celia, my fiance Kaylee, and that's about it.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Give a hand to your winner, Larry Ennis Jr. All right, well, now we're going to have the kids come down right here at the small, like at the triangle. Larry, right here. That's going to be age 2 to 4. Brittany, right here in the middle. That will be age 5 to 8. And then Jonathan will be age 9 to 12. So that will be with the age groups. So 2 to 4, 5 to 8, 9 to 12. And then the cross coin will be put down whenever we get the coins out here. So we're going to open the gate. Kids, go to your area.
Okay, we're getting ready as they come around turns 3 and 4. We're going to be taking the green flag and we'll be on our way. Hey, that was a little bit of a bumpy on the back straightaway, but they got them straightened around. Michael Mazzagatti out is our leader, Ryan Likens second, and Chloe Mazzagatti in that number 3 position. Okay, flying Ryan Likens out in that number 1 position now. Chloe Mazzagatti's passing her brother Michael on the inside. And now Lily Impelzeri moves up Namukow to that number 3 position.
I'll tell you what, Buddha, that 14 car of Ryan Likens, he's fast. I don't care where he goes, he is really fast.
Flying Ryan has got a good car under him, and he's got his dad knows how to set a car up nice. And that, I'll tell you what, that boy can drive the wheels off that Bandolero. Good to see Chloe Mazzagatti back out on the track after she flipped in that heat race and rolled on the infield. They put that body back together and got her back out. We're coming back in right now on lap number 6. Lap number 6. Flying Ryan Likens holding on to that commanding lead. Chloe Mazzagatti second, and Lily Impelzeri in that 3rd position.
I'll tell you what, Buddha, that 87 car is catching Ryan. She is on the move. She is pretty quick right now.
This time we'll be coming in on lap number 8. Lap number 8 this time. Flying Rikens, Chloe Mazzagatti, Lily Impelzeri. This time we're coming in on lap number 10. Lap number 10. Flying Ryan Likens, Chloe Mazzagatti, Lily Impelzeri. Here's your top 1, 2, and 3. Okay, white flag's coming out this time. 1 to go. Flying Ryan Likens is our leader. Coming through to take the checkered flag will be car number 14, Flying Ryan Likens, Chloe Mazzagatti second, Lily Impelzeri third, and Lucas Zywick in the 34 is fourth. Okay, as he comes down to victory lane, ladies and gentlemen, back at Midvale Speedway this week, car number 14, let's have a big round of applause for Flying Ryan Likens. Sponsors on his cars, Lewis Tools, Raylon Printing, XTP Diesel Performance, Family Traditional Racing, and the fans themselves.
Climbing out, give a hand to your winner, Ryan Likens.
On the start, I got stuff in my eyes. It hurt.
Well, Ryan, congratulations. Last time you were here, you had track record. Now you don't have that anymore. Tonight you were third or fourth fastest. You're still pretty fast. And the four of you guys used Zywick, Lily, Chloe, all pretty fast. But who all would you like to thank on the 14?
Rylon Printing, 10 City Performance, Rad Air, Stewart Custom Graphics, and all my fans, really.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Give a hand to your winner, Ryan Likens.
Okay, now we're coming out with our Rad Air Legend feature. Car number 43 is Chuck Witt. The 84 is Matt Snyder. The 14 Tyler Kish. The number 9, Mr. Danny Hall. The 410, I believe, is Ryan Jersick. The 97 is Evan Finley. Okay, the 89 is Brett Jersick. 48 is Bradley Weber. The 2 is Aaron Mulrooney Jr. Robert Ailstock in 10. The 84B is Randy Burns. Matt Kelly's in the 76. The 47 is Jason Ansel, and the number 7 is Sean Grudier. We're going 25 laps around Midvale Speedway with our Rad Air Legend feature. White flag is out this time.
Buddha, this is going to be a heck of a race, I think. A lot of good talent in this field.
Yeah, I enjoy watching the Legends there, Little Hands. You know, they a lot of times they get antsy, but there's some good drivers out in this class.
I have to agree with you, buddy.
Okay, as they come around turns 3 and 4, they're side by side, and we're ready to go. Green, and we're off with our Legend feature. Chuck Witt out in front is our leader. The number 9 of Dan Hall's second. And we got the 410 of Ryan Jersick is running that number 3 position. We got a little cluster mess down there in that 4th, 5th, and 6th position, but they're going to start thinning out here in a little bit.
I'll tell you what, folks, watch that 97 car of Finley. He has been fast all day, and he can move through traffic really well during heat races and features.
Now on the inside of Chuck Witt comes the 410, and he takes the lead. Aaron Mulrooney in that number 2 goes up to that number 2 position. Now looking on the inside of Ryan Jersick was that number 2 of Aaron Mulrooney. Now he's on the inside. Is he going to take that number 1 spot away? Is it going to be Aaron Mulrooney now going for that number 1 position? Ryan Jersick back to the number 2 position, and no, the 48's fighting up there, Bradley Weber. Now it's Aaron Mulrooney, Bradley Weber, Evan Finley, and now Ryan Jersick back to that number 4 position. Now they're coming up on that number 7 car. Look out. Got to stay high. He's going to lose it. Uh-oh. Seen Rudier did not lose it. Looks like Sean Grudier, and that number 7's got a flat tire. He's off the track. This time we're going to be coming in on lap number 10. Lap number 10. Aaron Mulrooney still holding on to that number 1 position. Bradley Weber 2nd. Evan Finley 3rd. Now Evan Finley on the inside of Bradley Weber, right on the bumper of Aaron Mulrooney. Now it is Aaron Mulrooney, Bradley Weber. I should say Evan Finley. Now Bradley Weber goes back to that number 3 position. Coming in on lap number 12 this time, lap number 12.
Also, folks, watch that 410 car of Ryan Jersick. He's been fast all day, too, and he is gaining up on the 3rd place car.
Evan Finley's challenging Aaron Mulrooney for that number 1 position. Now he's on the outside of Aaron Mulrooney. Good battle up front between Evan Finley and Aaron Mulrooney. Now here comes Bradley Weber back into the mix. We're coming in on lap number 15. Lap number 15. We got 10 to go with our Rad Air Legend feature tonight. Aaron Mulrooney still holding on to that number 1 position. Bradley Weber 2nd, Evan Finley 3rd. And the 410 of Ryan Jersick back to that number 4 position. This time we'll be coming in on lap number 20. Lap number 25, fingers out. That means there's 5 laps to go in this Rad Air Bandolero or Rad Air Legend feature. Coming in on lap number 22 with 3 to go. Aaron Mulrooney, Evan Finley, Brandley Weber, Ryan Jersick, and brother Brett Jersick in at number 5 position. White flag will be coming out this time. 1 lap to go. Aaron Mulrooney, Evan Finley, Bradley Weber, Ryan Jersick, and Brett Jersick. Coming through to take the checkered flag. Car number 2, Aaron Mulrooney, the number 97 of Evan Finley, the 48 of Bradley Weber, the 410 of Ryan Jersick, and the number 5 position, the 89 of Brett Jersick. As he comes down to victory lane, ladies and gentlemen, let's have a big, big round of applause for car number 2, Legend feature winner, Aaron Mulrooney Jr. Sponsors on his car are Vans Tire Pro, Knox Racing, and Rad Air Complete Car Care.
Well, give a hand to your winner, Aaron Mulrooney. Well, Aaron picked up another feature win, won a championship last year at another race, or no, a couple years ago at another racetrack, or a couple championships. You and Finley battling back and forth for the championship here at Midvale, which would be probably the first time a Legend Championship in quite some time. Actually used to have series. So who all would you like to thank on the 2?
First off, I'd like to thank Vans Tire Pros and my man Jeremy for coming out. Jeremy, I don't know where you are. Thank you for coming out, making the drive all the way from Norton. I definitely want to thank Chuck Witt for his right rear shock, because without his shock, I wouldn't have been able to win tonight. I definitely want to thank God for giving me this opportunity. My parents, my friends Truman and Ty. We're gonna watch this in the dorm room next week, and yeah, happy to come out on top.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Give a hand to your winner, Aaron Mulrooney.
Okay, this is our Macintosh Oil late model feature. The 25 tonight is driven by Chris Grubbs. 88 Mike Stone to 17 Bob Schneider. The 45 Kevin Gardner. The 167 is, believe it or not, Lucas Ripley. The 87 is Mr. Excitement himself, Mike Mazzagatti. 17, Andrew Smart. The 67 is Bob Page. The 59 is the Purple Pride. This is Gary Whiskey, the whip himself. Bob Simmel is in the other 87. 65 is Jimmy Carter. AP ran in the 77. 69 is Denny Benjamin. The 62, Caleb Swanson. 28, Jonathan Ritter. Bob DeMore, the second, in the number 4. The number 3 tonight is Dave Martin. The number 4E is going to be Kyle Lawson. We're going to be going 30 laps in our Macintosh Oil late model feature. Well, what do you think there, little hands? Who do you think is gonna get the advantage tonight for the late models?
Oh, this is a stout field of late models tonight, guys. If I had my pick, the 87 car of Bobby Sibler Jr. has been really fast all day. But you can't let the 87 of Mike Mazzagatti or the 17 car let you down. They could possibly win it too. We got a great stout of field of cars here tonight.
And we got the whip himself, the Purple Pride, Gary Whipkey in the 59, and he was second fastest tonight.
Right, you can never count out the whip. Anywhere the whip goes, he's always fast. Happy birthday, Mr. Josh Peoples. I hope you're having a wonderful night.
Okay, this time around now, white flag will be coming out.
Okay, folks, we are going green flag next time around. Grubbs in the 25 and Stone in the 88 is going to bring them around to the green flag.
Okay, as they come around turns 3 and 4, they're side by side. Green flags out, and we are underway with our Macintosh Oil late model.
In the 88 car of Michael Stone jumps out to the lead first, as Chris Grubbs is second, Bob Schneider Jr. in third. And Lucas Ripley in the 167 is fourth. And Mike Mazzagatti fifth in the 87.
Now the Purple Pride, the 59, Gary Whipkey's on the move. He's right up, coming up of him, Mike Mazzagatti's tail. The 88, Mike Stone still out in that leader. Chris Grubbs, Bob Schneider, and Lucas Ripley.
Mike Mazzagatti and Lucas Ripley. Oh, we have caution.
We got caution.
The 88 car in 3 and 4 of Michael Stone.
We got trouble in the hen house on turns number 2, 3, or 4. On 3 and 4. Okay, green, green, green. We're back underway with our McIntosh Oil late model feature.
And Grubbs is your leader as Lucas Ripley is in the second position as Mike Mazzagatti and Bob Schneider Jr. battle for second, and we have a caution as Calvin Collins in 1 and 2 spins out in the 66 car.
Okay, no laps in, no laps in. We're going to do it again. We still got 3 laps in, 3 laps in.
In second will be the 167 of Lucas Ripley, Bob Schneider, the 17 on the outside. Mike Mazzagatti and Gary Whipke will battle for that 4th and 5th spot. Schneider takes the second position as he comes up on Chris Grubbs on the outside. Holy! We have a caution.
Caution on the track. Red flags out, red lights on. The cars have to stop where they're at.
Folks, we're going to be a minute, so if you guys are hungry or thirsty, I recommend you to run down to the concession stand and get yourself something to eat, as we're going to be a second here as we clean this mess up. Don't forget, if you want to watch this again, please come up and visit with Mid-Vid Video, Craig Mishler, and you can buy a DVD for $10.
Bill Lynn's towing the 167 now off the track, which is Lucas Ripley. He pushed off the track now too.
You're probably going to have to pick it up. Hey, drop to pick it up. I did not turn on my own there. I was on the outside of him. Drivers can straighten up and get a good race in for us as we go green next time around.
We 4 laps in, 4 laps in.
And Bobby Page gets to the second spot as AP Wren is sitting third. Caution on the track, caution on the track.
Okay, caution's back out once again. Okay, the tower's bunching them back up. We still got 4 laps in. Okay, they're coming around turns 3 and 4. The green flag's out. We're back to racing once again.
In the 67 car, Bob Page jumps to the second position as Kevin Gardner in the 45 is on the outside sitting third. Jonathan Ritter and AP Wren battling for that 4th position. Jonathan Ritter in the 28 car takes the 4th position.
Jimmy Carter still holding on to that number 1 position. Bob Page second. And Kevin Gardner in the 45 is third. We're coming in on lap number 8 this time. Lap number 8.
Jimmy Carter in the 65 car is still your leader as Bob Page in the 67 is running second. Jonathan Ritter in the 28 is running third. And Bob Sibla Jr. in the 87 car driving for Mike Mazzagatti is sitting fourth. '65 car Jimmy Carter coming up on lap traffic.
This time we'll be coming in on lap number 14. Jimmy Carter still our leader. Bob Page second. Jonathan Ritter third, and Bob Sibla in the 87 is fourth.
Jonathan Ritter in the 28 car trying to run down the 65 of Jimmy Carter and the 67 of Bob Page. Can he do it? The 28 car of Jonathan Ritter has caught the 67 of Bob Page for second place. Can he get around him? As Jimmy Carter still leads the race.
Next time around, we're going to be coming in on lap number 20. Lap number 20.
Also, Bob Sibla Jr. has caught the 28 car.
That was lap number 25. We got 5 to go. 25 in and 5 to go. Jimmy Carter, Bob Page, Jonathan Ritter, and Bob Sibla. We're coming in on lap number 28 with 2 laps to go. White flag will be coming out this.
Everyone in 3 and 4, please stand back from the fence. Once again, everybody in 3 and 4, please stand back. We don't want anybody to get hurt.
We got 28 laps in, 28 laps in. And it looks like that's the 45 car of Kevin Gardner that caught on fire. Good. We're doing an instant replay to see actually what happened up here. Well, they're
All right, folks, we're going back green right now.
Okay, white flags finally coming out this time with one lap to go. Okay, it's going to be Jimmy Carter coming across to take the checkered flag. Bob Page second, Bob Sibla third, Jonathan Ritter fourth, AP Wren fifth.
All right, folks, when that 65 car comes around, I want you to give them a big round of applause as Jimmy Carter brings her down to victory lane. Sponsors are Medina Mountain Motors, Mowers Powder Coating, CNC Auto Wholesale, McIntosh Oil, and Frank's May Garage. Everybody, please give a round of applause to the number 65 of Jimmy Carter.
Climbing out, give a hand to your winner, Jimmy Carter. Well, Jimmy, congratulations. You had to work your way out there, get in the water here, had to work your way, and after that big one, you know, you were up front. Took out almost everybody up front after that. So, well, we'll most likely have you here next week, and after being here, I think you're like 3 for 5, 3 for 4 on the year. So who all would you like to thank on the 65?
The owner, John Rohr, his son-in-law, Jeff, Frank, and David May came from Frank's Garage today. I want to thank everybody that works on this thing. I don't work on it. John does an excellent job. Hands off to him. Sponsors, Meyer Powder Coating, CNC, and Medina Mountain Motors. Everybody that works on it.
And your business.
CNC Wholesale. And another one for my dad. And I want to. The fans are sticking around. I know it was long, and then you got to thank Randy and Kim Smart. They're doing a good job, I think. So we'll just keep coming and have fun.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Give a hand to your winner, Jimmy Carter.
Compact feature.
Jeffrey Orr in the number 8 car gets out front first as Blaze Bacon and Huff battle for that second position. Nolan Caldwell is leading in the 6 car as Blaze Bacon is second. Corbin Robinson third, and Gavin Roop and Josh Huff battle for that 4th position.
This time around, we're going to be coming in on lap number 5. And it's Nolan Caldwell still our leader. The Sizzler himself, Blaze Bacon in the 57, and Corbin Robinson are 1, 2, and 3.
Gavin Roop and Josh Huff battling for that 4th and 5th position as Brent Schreffler sits there in 6th. Corbin Robinson looking to the outside of Nolan Caldwell for the 1st position.
And now it's Nolan Caldwell taking that number 1 position away from Corbin Robinson. Now Corbin Robinson drops back to that number 2 position. Now the 427 of Josh Huff's up to that number 3. We're coming in on lap number 9 this time. Lap number 9. This will be lap number 10. Lap number 10. 10 in, 10 to go. We're halfway home with our compact feature. Ooh, number 6 and the 21 of Kenny Feaster got bumped into each other, but they held their position.
Corbin Robinson, your leader. Kenny Feaster Jr. in 2nd as Nolan Caldwell and Josh Huff battle. Josh has took the 3rd position. Nolan Caldwell and Brent Treffler battling for that fourth position as Brent Treffler's on the outside. Josh Huff slow on the back stretch, on the front stretch. He's going to take it pit side as Corbin Robinson is still your leader. Kenny Feaster Jr. second and Brent Treffler third.
Coming around this time, we're going to be coming in on lap number 15. Lap 15 with 5 to go. Corbin Robinson, our leader, Kenny Feaster, Brett Scheffler, and the Sizzler, Blaze Bacon in that number 4 position. This will be lap number 16 with 4 to go.
And Brent Treffler has took the second position away from Kenny Feaster as Corbin Robinson is still your leader. And Kenny Feaster and Brent Treffler.
Caution's on the track. Caution's out on the track. There's trouble in turns 1 and 2.
And folks, Kenny Feaster in the 21 car will be charged with that caution as the 24 will get his spot backs. So the lineup will be the 68 of Corbin Robinson, then it'll be the 24 of Brent Treffler, the 57 of Blaze Bacon, Gavin Roop in the number 9, and Justin Riley in the XX1. Green Flag Racing.
As they come around turns 3 and 4. 3 and 4, green, 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 we're back to racing.
Corbin Robinson is still your leader as Brent Treffler and Justin Riley battle for that second position. Treffler's going to start looking to the high side here shortly. Oh, he's going to the inside of Corbin Robinson.
Caution's out on the track once again. Caution on the track. It looks like Brett Scheffler, the 24 car, is broke. Okay, we got 19 laps in, 19 laps in.
Corbin Robinson, your leader, coming to the checker flag. The 68 car of Corbin Robbins is going to bring it to the victory lane as Jeffrey Orr, the number 8, will finish second. The XX1 of Justin Riley will finish third. Everybody, please give a round of applause for the number 68 car of Corbin Robinson. His sponsors are Lutz Body and Paint, Robinson Service, Rocket on Rails Racing, Dicker Hoff's Garage, Crazy Wayne, Dynamite Performance, and Mowers Tinning. Once again, everybody, give a round of applause for this young man in the 68 car, Corbin Robinson.
Well, Corbin, congratulations. Now you win 3 in a row. Well, I always thank your sponsors. You actually had didn't qualify, top qualifier, qualified I think like 5th tonight or something, but still fast hot rod. Who would you like to thank?
Everyone that's helped on this car. My dad, because once again, he's always working on my car to make it this fast. We came in this season and he said we wanted to win points champ, and that's what we're here to do.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Give a hand to your winner, Corbin Robinson.
Ryan Smith. The 24 is Jolly Jumpin' John Ambrose. The 99 is Jason Gruhl. The 17, Nate Smart. 21, Brady Cart. Katie Wood in the number 10. The number 3 is Kyle Grove. 75 is Bob Passwater Sr. The 58, Zach Koger. The 22 is Dennis Wood. The 67, Bob Page. The 09 is Cole Eckinger. The 64 is Luke Porco. And the 55 tonight is Kyler Bertram.
All right, folks, white flag's coming out. Next time around, we are going racing with the green flag. Tyler Harmon in the 44 and Vinny Tannerelli in the grocery getter. 00 will bring them to your green flag. And we got a caution out on the track. We're going to have a complete restart here. As soon as we get them bunched back up and lined up. Vinny Tannerelli in the grocery getter 00. Brian Smith in the 1 car. Tad Grove in the 8. Jason Gruhl in the 99. And 24 of Jumpin' John Ambrose. Next time around, we're taking the green flag, folks.
Coming around to take the first lap, the 44, Tyler Harmon, Brian Smith second, and Vinny Tannerelli back to that number 3 position.
Tyler Harmon, your leader. Vinny Tannerelli in the 00 and Brian Smith battling for that second position. As Jason Gruhl and Tad Grove battle for the 4th and 5th position.
This time we'll be coming in on lap number 5. Lap number 5. Tyler Harmon still your leader. Vinny Tanarelli, Brian Smith, and we got a trouble on the front straightaway with the 75. Bob Passwater Sr.
Next time around, white flag coming out. We're going to go green. Tyler Harmon, your leader in the 44, and Vinny Tanarelli in the 00, and Tad Grove battle for that second position. As it looks like Tad Grove's going to take over that second position. Jumping Johnny Ambrose in the 24 car, looking to the outside of Vinny Tanarelli, excuse me.
Now Jolly Jumping John Ambrose looking on the inside of the 8 of Tad Grove to take that number 3 position. Vinny Tanarelli all over the back of Tyler Harmon. John Ambrose on the back of Vinny Tanarelli. Vinny Tanarelli looking every which way, trying to get caution on the track. We have 9 laps completed. 9 laps completed.
Coming to the green flag, Tyler Harmon.
Now it's Tyler Harmon. Now John Ambrose Jr. right on his tail. Jolly Jumping John's looking for that number 1 position. John Ambrose on the outside. Now Vinny Tanarelli goes back on the inside. John Ambrose not being able to take the bite on the outside to hook up. Getting loose coming around the turns. Tyler Harmon, caution on the track, caution on the track. Caution for the 75 of Bob Passwater Sr.
Tyler Harmon bringing them into your green flag.
Look out, we got one in a wall up here on turn number 1. Caution's back out once again.
Kyle Grove into the 1 and 2 wall as Dennis Wood here in the 22 car is also in the wall in the front stretch. Kyle Grove in the number 3 car over in 1 and 2 is okay. Tyler Harmon bringing them into the green flag is Jumping John Ambrose in second. Vinny Panarelli in third. Chad Grove in fourth.
Now it looks like John Ambrose trying to make a move on the outside of the 44. Now Vinny Tenorelli comes on the inside. Now John Ambrose still on the outside of the 44. Oh, we got caution on the track once again.
Caution on the track. Luke Porco in the 64 and Katie Wood in the 10. Katie Wood gets moving again. And Luke Porco starting. Okay, folks, the number 10 car is going to get charged with that caution. All right, folks, once again, 44 is bringing them into the green flag.
Look out now, there's Jolly Jump on John Ambrose jumping out to that number 1 position. The 44, Tyler Harmon, goes back to the second. Now on the inside is the 8 coming up to take that number 2. Then comes Bob Page. Tyler Harmon goes back to that 4th position. Coming in on lap 16 with 4 to go. Lap 16, 4 to go. John Ambrose, our leader. He's pulling away from the pack. Caution on the track once again.
Tyler Harmon spins down in 1 and 2 in the 44 car. It looks to be a young girl's phone, but we're not quite sure. Jumping John Ambrose in the 24 car is your leader as Bob Page is all over the back bumper of him in the 67. Tad Grove in the number 8 battles with Nathan Smart for the 3rd position.
Coming in on lap number 18, we've got 2 left to go. It is a good battle up front with John Ambrose and Bob Page.
White flag, and Bob Page is your new leader in the 67. As Jumping John Ambrose has fallen back to 2nd. Tad Grove and Nathan Smart battles for that 3rd position. Coming to the checker flag, it's going to be Bob Page, Jumping John Ambrose, Nathan Smart, and Tad Grove. Everyone, please give a round of applause for the number 67 car of Bob Page. So I believe the sponsors on this 67 is Smoker's Paradise, Y Tavern, Shaw's, in the 67 car as he takes his victory lap. Once again, when he comes around, give him a round of applause, Bob Page.
Climbing out, give a hand to your winner, Bob Page. I think you'll start drawing, 18s, 15s more often. You guys started getting this thing more dialed in. Start of the year was iffy. Now it's seeming better. But of course, you're no young pup. You're racing 3 divisions, 3 premier divisions. The late model, the street stock, the modified. I know you can't. I know you work on them all, but I know it's not just you. So who all would you like to thank?
Yeah, I'd like to thank JT, everybody standing here behind us, Benny, my brother. There's all kinds of people that show up and help. Got the fans for coming out. A lot of them left, it looks like. Smokers Paradise, Midvale Auto Body and Detailing by Chris, Heron's Heating and Cooling, Shaw's Welding and Repair, Y Tavern. I'm probably forgetting somebody, but thanks everybody, it helps.
Well, congratulations. We'll make this short. Now you got to go jump into a modified to go 25 more laps.
Yeah, hopefully it's not a marathon like the last 2.
Well, congratulations. Give a hand to your winner, Bob Page.
Okay, coming out on the raceway now is our Creighton Modifieds. We're going to go 25 laps around the speedway. Okay, the number 2, Vanessa McCrary. The 45, Jonathan Ritter. The 007, Don Rufner, the 3rd. The 13, Kenny Feaster Jr. 29, Will Walker. Nick Grubbs in the 24. The 28 is Brandon France. Lewis McGrath in the 66. The 09 is going to be Phil Cox. The 0, Ripley's Believe It or Not, Lucas Ripley. The 49-0, Teddy Oliver. 64, Ian Porco. The 51, Rick Elkins Jr. The 38, Kevin McClintock. 34, Conrad Yoder. Bill Shimko in the 33. The 75 is Bob DeVore II. The 6 is Kyle Larson. The 74 is Bob Passwater Jr. And Joe Slentz in the 45. Okay, the 49 is Bob Page.
All right, folks, next time around, we're going to go green flag racing. Caution's coming out. All right, lights out. We're going to green next time around. Vanessa McCurry and Jonathan Ritter will bring them in. And Jonathan Ritter in the 45 takes the lead as Vanessa McCrary in the 2 car will follow back in the second. Don Rooster, the 3rd, spins out. We have a caution.
We got caution on the track. Once again, caution on the track.
Well, the 007 of Don Rufner III will be charged with that caution as he will go tail into the field. Jonathan Ritter in the 45 is your leader as Kenny Feaster Jr. in the 13 sitting second and Nick Grubbs in that 24 car sitting 3rd. Lewis McGrath in the 4th position. And rounding out in your 5th position is Ian Porco. McGrath and Ian Porco battling for that 4th position.
This time we're going to be coming in on lap number 5. Lap number 5. Jonathan Ritter is our leader. Kenny Feaster second. Nick Grubbs, Ian Porco fourth. And Lewis McGrath is back to that number 5 position.
Kenny Feaster all over the back bumper of the 45 car, Jonathan Ritter. As 1 through 5 is neck to neck, bumper to bumper.
That was lap number 10. Lap number 10. Jonathan Ritter, Kenny Feaster fighting that out for that number 1 and number 2.
Porco in the 64 takes the 3rd position over of Nick Grubbs as Nick falls back to 4th, Lewis McGrath in 5th. Jonathan Ritter in the 45 is still your leader as Kenny Feaster is looking to the outside and inside. He is all over the back bumper of that 45 car.
This time we're coming in on lap number 15. Lap number 15. Jonathan Ritter still our leader. The 13 with Kenny Feaster's looking every which way he can. The 64 of Iron Porco's on the back of Kenny Feaster. Oh, look out here. Caution's out on the track. Caution on the track.
So the 64 car of Ian Porco is going to be charged with that caution as he's going to go tail end of the field.
Okay, we got 15 laps in, 15 in. Okay, the 64 of Ian Porco's going off the track. Okay, Jonathan Ritter is our leader. The 13 of Kenny Feaster is second. The 66 of Lewis McGrath, followed by the 24 of Nick Grubbs and the 0 of Lucas Ripley.
Okay, folks, coming in on the white flag. Next time around, we're going to go green flag racing as Ritter is your leader. Kenny Feaster Jr. in second, Lewis McGrath third. Nick Grubbs in fourth, Lucas Ripley in fifth.
Caution back out on the track. Caution on the track. The 24, Nick Grubbs, is getting charged with that infraction, so he's got to go to the tail end. Okay, we're back to racing once again. Look out, we got trouble on turn number 2.
Green flag in as Jonathan Ritter is your leader. Lewis McGrath sitting second as Kenny Feaster is in third and Lucas Ripley in fourth. Brandon fifth rounds out in the 5th position.
Caution back out on the track once again.
And Teddy Oliver in the 49 car will be charged with that caution, so he will start tail end of the field.
Okay, we're still on lap number 15.
In the 45 of Jonathan Ritter is your leader as Kenny Feaster and Lewis McGrath battle for that 2nd position. Lucas Ripley in the 3rd. Phil Cox in the 09 has came up to 5th position as Elkins is on the outside of him battling.
This time the white flag should be coming out. Nope. We got 25 laps. I made a mistake on that. Okay, this time around, it'll be coming in on lap number 20. Lap number 20.
5 laps to go, people, as Jonathan Ritter in the 45 car is leading. Lewis McGrath all over his back bumper. Lucas Ripley third. Phil Cox and Kenny Feaster battle for that fourth position as the Elkins is up there battling for the sixth position.
Okay, it's Jonathan Ritter, Lewis McGrath, and Lucas Ripley in that 1, 2, 3 position. This time we'll be coming in on lap number 23. Lap number 23. This time around, white flag will be coming out with one more lap to go. The battle up front, Jonathan Ritter and Lewis McGrath. Lewis McGrath looking on the inside, but Jonathan Ritter shut the door on him. As they come around turns 3 and 4, it's going to be taking a checkered flag, car 45. Jonathan Ritter, Lewis McGrath second, Lucas Ripley third, Phil Cox fourth, and Rick Elkins in the 51 is fifth.
Well, fans, Jonathan Ritter is going to take the Polish lap around Midvale Speedway tonight. I believe this is his first crate motor modified feature win tonight. As he comes down into victory lane doing the Polish lap, please everybody stand up and give him a round of applause. Down in victory lane, I see the Gruel family down there. They help him out a lot. As Jonathan Ritter coming down in victory lane. Once again, I believe this is his first modified feature win in the 45 car. Once again, please everybody give him a round of applause.
Climbing out, give a hand to your winner, Jonathan Ritter.
Cody.
Well, Jonathan, congratulations. You know, you don't race the modified all that much, but every time you're in it, you're pretty fast. Cody himself, when he gets in it, you know, he's starting to get better every time that he's in it. But, you know, tough competitors in the modified division, you know, all equal and everything else. You know, double duty tonight running the late model. Who all would you like to thank?
Cody Stahl. This is his car. He's only brought it out like twice this year, and I told him, I said, dude, you got a lot of money in that car. Go get that damn thing out of the garage. And he brought it out tonight. I said, I'll drive it, we'll get it figured out. And it's not figured out yet, but it's a lot better than it was. We picked up about a half a second. So since the beginning of the night, those guys are a lot faster than us, but they got to get around us to win, and they couldn't do it without beating the hell out of the rear bumper. But I had a good time. These cars, you can beat and bang on them and stuff, but yeah, I'm happy Cody let me get in it. So we had fun today, huh? We're gonna drink some beer?
Yes.
All right. Go interview.
So Cody, car owner, sponsors, who all would you like to thank?
Tony's Corner Cafe, Brandon Body and Paint. Pretty much that's it.
Well, congratulations, and hopefully we'll see you behind the wheel and everything. Give a hand to your winner, Jonathan Ritter.
The 42, Jason Shaw. Bob Johnson in the 99. The 443 is Eddie McLean. Connor McLean in the 442. The 43, Randy Vermillion. 77 is Tabby Stuber. And the 06 is Chris Himes. Okay, white flag's out. Next time they come around Stern Stream 4, the green flag will be out, and we'll be off with our races with our mini truck series.
Trenton Croft, your leader, as Jason Shaw in the 42 truck is sitting second. Eddie McLean in the 443 is sitting third, looking to the outside of Jason Shaw as he takes over that second position.
The 29 truck of Trenton Croft still hold on to that number one position, but here comes the 443 of Eddie McLean.
Eddie McLean is in that 443 is on the move, hunting down Trenton Crawford. As he looks to the outside of Trenton, Bob Johnson in that 99 truck is coming too as well.
That was lap number 5, Trenton Croft trying to hold off Eddie McLean and Bob Johnson. Now Bob Johnson making his move on the inside of the 29 truck. Bob Johnson now our leader. Trenton Croft second. Eddie McLean third.
Connor McLean moves into that third position right behind his father as he tries to run Bob Johnson and Eddie McLean down.
This time we're coming in on lap number 10, 5 to go in our mini truck series. Bob Johnson, our leader, Eddie McLean, then Connor McLean.
White flag for Bob Johnson in the 99 truck as Eddie McLean sitting second and Connor McLean sitting third. Can Eddie get around him on this last lap? And he does not. Coming to victory lane is Bob Johnson in the 99. Eddie McLean in the 443 and his son rounds out the third position in the 442. Coming to victory lane, everybody please give a round of applause for the 99 truck of Bob Johnson. His sponsors are Benchmark Construction, Ken Nice, Mark Nice, Carroll County Office Company, CNS Bulldozer Company, Deluxe Body, Carroll, I have no clue, and now Parts. Bob coming down to victory lane with the flag. Everybody give a round of applause for your winner, the 99 truck of Bob Johnson.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, that'll do it for our show here tonight at Midvale Speedway. I want to thank all of our fans for coming out tonight. And remember, keep the speed at the Speedway, safety on the highway, and watch out for those guys and gals with the red and blue bubble gums on their roof. They're out there and they're looking for you. So have a good night, everybody.
I don't have no feeling in my fingers.
Well, Bob, congratulations picking up another feature win. You know, looking to go back-to-back championship. Well, the heat race didn't help much. So what happened in the heat race?
Honestly, lack of preventive maintenance. Yeah, I've been putting all my extra time in the other truck, and the rotor on the distributor decided to no longer want to stay in one piece. So it just come apart and no power. So, but yeah, so Eddie helped me get it. Everybody up there helped get it back running. So just the same thing as we all do up there. Yeah.
So who all would you like to thank?
Benchmark Construction, all my sponsors. I want to thank all the fans who toughed out tonight to stay and watch us. We appreciate it. My sister standing over there, owner of Benchmark, so got to thank her. Got to thank the McLeans, Ken, Mark Nice, just the same people. Yeah, and that's it.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Give a hand to your winner, Bob Johnson.